Hey everybody, and welcome to... Well, I actually don't know what episode number this is. You can check the title to see for yourself. I guess it's not really all that necessary for me to tell you what episode number it is, because you can clearly find out for yourself by looking at the title of the video. But anyway, I am continuing on through the Fire Temple, and I had just used another key that I found last episode. I think it was in the Spirit Temple, which we started doing as a Child Link, but we couldn't go all the way because we didn't have enough keys to make it all the way to the Iron Knuckle. But we did find another key to let us progress even further. Now, I did have to continue on. I did have to go through all of this again because I did not even open up this shortcut because I could not get that far. And if I had opened this up, I probably would not have had to travel as far as I did. But thankfully, you guys did not even have to see that because I didn't start recording until I got to that locked door. Oh, and that block also reset itself. I've never seen it do that before. But I guess it could be because normally I get the dungeons done in one go. So we managed to find a heart piece, which I suppose is good. And now I'm going to go up to a higher section of the temple. Oh, I should also first help that other Goron who is trapped in the cage. What do you think would be better enemy music for those slugs? I'm not entirely sure. Or what would be more hilarious? I mean, Sheik's theme is, in my opinion, very unfitting for the enemies. Because that music sounds like something to make you feel calm. But fighting enemies is not something that makes you feel calm, is it? Well, hopefully in the second Zooter playthrough that I do, it may be more hilarious choice of music. I know that there may be some people that may prefer to play Zooter with the normal music, but I think that's just hilarious to actually have the music be randomized every single time, because you know, it just kind of continues the tradition of having things be randomized. Oh, we found the compass for Jabu Jabu's belly, which we still cannot do because we don't have Ruto's bottle. Gee, I wonder how soon we're gonna find that, though. I mean, Jabu Jabu's belly does not have any keys. And I think it's mostly because most of the Child Link dungeons, well, all three of the main dungeons is Child Link, do not have keys for you to have to go through. Alright, so... Oh, wait. I need to play the Scarecrow song. I actually pressed the last key a third time, even though the last key does not play out, since, you know, you're only allowed to have 8 notes in the Scarecrow song instead of 9. Oh, press the wrong button. Hate when I do that. I had my doubts that hooking onto the hat was gonna work. It's a lot harder to aim the hook shot as well as the bow in on the emulator than it is on either the N64 or the 3DS. Okay, well, I hear a Skulltula, which means that another prize awaits us. Ah, heart piece. Well, at least when we get another heart piece, that will give us another heart container. Still not a great prize, but it's pretty good. Oh, and there's another Skulltula. Alright. I hope that this prize gives us something good. Oh, a Bombchu. You got Bombchus. Okay. Alright, now here's another prize that, well, here's another, challenge to get to a chest. Can I aim? Just want to practice aiming at the, at that target. Okay. Wait, hold on. Do you think I could actually... No. I don't think I could. Alright. Oh my. Alright, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Wow, I got it just in time. I found Ruto's bottle! So now we'll be able to go and have King Zora get out of our way. So we can now unlock both Jabu Jabu's belly and the ice cavern. In fact, I think I may actually do that this episode. I don't see why not. Because I don't think there's anything else that we can do for the Fire Temple. I think that everything that we could get at the moment, we've already gotten. I'm gonna save the game, just in case, because you just never know when the game may decide to crash on you or something. Alright, I'm just checking the shop here for a moment to see if there's anything that may be worth getting. Let's see. No. Alright, those are just normal. And there's the decoy menu at the forest. We're not getting that because it's a decoy. Well, may as well. I mean, it's not really gonna help us. But may as well get it out of the way. Alright, now to grab a fish in a bottle because we are gonna need this for going inside Jabu Jabu's belly because we need the fish to get him to open his mouth. Alright, there we go. And this is the first time where the Mweep cutscene is cut out because that's what they did for this randomizer. They've cut out those lengthy cutscenes. Now there are a couple of other things that we can get out here before we go inside of Jabu Jabu's belly, such as getting the boomerang. Well, we already had the boomerang, but what I was gonna say was get the Skulltula that's close by to the branches that Link and Ruto appear on as soon as they exit the dungeon. Oh! Didn't mean to fall into the water like that. I was trying to get on top of the sticks. Yeah, normally I do this after beating the dungeon, as well as also with playing the Sun Song, because these Skulltulas only come out at night. Alright. Well, may as well. Could do with the extra arrows. Really not the best prize there is. Alright, let's knock into this tree. And there's another spider. And we got a key for the bottom of the well. So that opens up another door for us to get in the bottom of the well. Alright, now they use bombs to blow up this wall here so we can get to the Great Fairy and get whatever prize she has to give us. What are some prizes that I really need to have, but don't have? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I messed up. Well, let's see. I don't have Din's Fire. Although, usually another Great Fairy gives you that one. Oh, you gave me... she gave me, 50 rupees. I guess it's a good thing that I purchased that Skulltula token, before coming here, because then... Because if I hadn't, I then would have had to deal with, wasting 50 rupees. Although, I guess spending that Skulltula token when I've gotten all the Skulltula prizes may have already been a waste of money. But I just wanted to get that out of the way. I mean, I don't know if I will get all the Skulltula tokens, even though we've already gotten all the rewards, all the good rewards. But, you know, I may still collect them all. Alright, now to feed Jabu Jabu. Oh. This is kind of odd. I think I should equip the Deku Shield for this, if I'm gonna be fighting against the Octoroks. The Hylian Shield is not really all that great for fighting against the Octoroks. Alright, let me get these out of the way. The Octoroks. Oh. There we go. You know, for some reason, I guess this theme is kind of fitting. Don't you think so? Oh, I was gonna move out of the way, but something wouldn't let me in time. Alright, there we go. Okay, and this is where we would normally find Ruto, but again, they've cut out all the cutscenes, so we don't have to, deal with all of that, and we only need to talk to her one time, instead of 2 times, like in the normal game. Yeah, I don't know how many people have seen my, last Impact playthrough, the ROM hack of Mario 64 called Last Impact. But if you have seen it, you probably may remember the level called Big Beast's Belly. And I did also mention this in that playthrough, but Jabu Jabu's Belly, I think, was the inspiration for that. Oh, Stinger? I'm lucky, and that's Stinger! Okay, well, apparently I figured out that the Stingers, as they are called, are not... Okay, so the boomerang apparently does not kill these Ray enemies, the Stinger enemies, but just stuns them. I did not know that. Well, I guess it could be because... Oh, great, another compass. As if we haven't had... Oh, it's for the water temple. But we finished the water temple! We don't need any more of those. Well, it's a good thing I had the boomerang, so now I don't have to climb up there. Normally I would have to climb up there because I don't have the boomerang until much later, since this is actually the dungeon in which you would find the boomerang at normally. Oh. Come on, pick her up. There we go. Alright. Alright, come on. Come on. Now, I've never really understood as to how this dungeon actually works. I mean, this is supposed to be the stomach of a whale, but there are all of these different rooms to explore. I mean, normally, when I think of stomach, I just think of one single room, not a whole bunch of rooms like what you see here. I get that they had to do that because, you know, I don't think a single room would really work out for a dungeon. I'm gonna switch to the slingshot because clearly that will work out much better. Yeah, I mean, each of these rooms could actually look like a stomach, but, you know, I don't think it's really the actual stomach of Jabu Jabu. In fact, I think that the actual stomach of Jabu Jabu would have to be the first room. Well, the room where we find Ruto. The first room in the dungeon is actually his mouth. Yeah, I think that because this is so far in the back of the dungeon, I think that we are actually in his lower intestines right now. That's what I think. I really don't get as to how this whole room even works, but I guess Nintendo wasn't thinking of the logic when designing this dungeon. Okay, so the heart was not that good of a prize. Let's move on to the next room. I was trying to go around that thing, not into it. It seemed like that was a no escape situation. Alright. Now to deal with the tentacle. Yeah, I think that they're referred to as parastic tentacles. And it's theorized that these are part of the boss of this dungeon, Baronade. So it's kind of like we're actually fighting against Baronade before facing him off. You know, like before we actually encounter the boss and see his bite. Hover boots! Lord Jabu Jabu swallowed the hover boots. So those will be super useful. Yeah, I think that's how it works for Baronade and the parastic tentacles, is that they are just really long arms that he has. And he's able to extend the arms out to other rooms of this dungeon. I mean, I'm not sure if that's how real parasites work or not. I also never understood why there's a timer in this room right here. And I did at one time just check to see what would happen if time ran out, and I think it just restarts the, you know, the whole room. Although I think you may lose 1 unit of health from it. And another Skulltula token. Man, we are getting a lot of the Skulltula tokens even after we've gotten all the prizes for them. Oh boy. Alright, now I'm gonna take out, this one. Oh, by the way, what would happen if you left the room where you found the dungeon map, which in this seed was where we found the hover boots, but if you had not gotten the item in the chest, but actually went all the way through the dungeon, you know, like, go far enough to the point where we don't have Ruto with us anymore, how would anyone be able to get that item if they didn't get it already? Or would it be an item that is just lost, forever? That is a question that I have wondered probably for years from playing this game. Yeah, I think that it probably would be an item that you could never get after... If you just never got it and then just went all the way through the dungeon to the point where you don't have Ruto with you anymore. Because I don't think you can take the boxes through the doors. Can you? I think I've tried and couldn't do it. I can't believe how quick this dungeon is getting so far. I mean, I have been in this dungeon for 10 minutes already, and I'm already halfway done with it. That's certainly a bit unusual compared to, well, I don't know, maybe the normal game. Okay. Let me get these two Skulltulas. Hopefully they both have good prizes. They're worth killing them for. Ice arrows! Hopefully the real ones. Yep, it's the ice arrows. Although, that doesn't really help you at all in the game. Because you can actually beat the game without the ice arrows. I do wonder, does Jabu Jabu feel if you attack on his stomach walls? Or is that something he wouldn't feel? It's just kind of hard to know. Alright. Now to throw her onto that platform. Wouldn't it be hilarious if that turned out to be an ice trap? Of course, the spiritual stone is not randomized. Because, you know, it's not an item that you collect, it's an item that Ruto collects. Yeah, and I don't think that it's an actual item that you can get, even if you were to find a way up onto the platform. Oh. Alright. Yeah, you see? The theme for Jabu Jabu's Belly plays in Adult Kakariko Village. And now here we are in Jabu Jabu's Belly fighting against this large Octorok. And we are listening to the music for Adult Kakariko Village. How ironic. Yeah, I know that there's also the jump attack, but it's kind of hard to do it. Oh, hey! You were supposed to go the other way. Why did you not? I really don't get why he just doesn't, Okay. Nope! Okay, thank goodness that was the last attack. I was trying to see if I could do the jump attack, but I don't think that I could ever legitimately do it. I mean, yeah, I could legitimately do it, but I don't think that I could even get it done. Now to lower down this platform here and get a box to put onto that switch. Da, da, da. Alright, come on. Yeah, the right weapon. Now to kill this Skulltula, hopefully this one gives me a good prize. And, oh, it's boss key. For the Forest Temple, which we still cannot do because we don't have Saria's Song or the Minuet of Forest, which lets us get to the Forest Temple. Oh. Just gotta get to that switch. This is usually a lot easier. I don't know why it's so difficult now. Oh, I sure hope I don't fall. Alright, this should do it. Come on, just jump down. That's very good. Alright, so here we go to fight against Baronade. We're fighting against Baronade while listening to the music from the Deku Tree. That seems ironic since both the Deku Tree and Jabu Jabu's Belly are dungeons that take place inside living creatures. Yeah, I think I can kill off some of these enemies. Oh my! You know, this boss fight right here, kind of, it just got me to thinking about what would happen if we actually had the bosses be randomized. You know, like, you entered the boss room of a dungeon to, fight against a boss, but it's not the usual boss. Wouldn't it be quite interesting if, like, maybe Phantom Ganon was in this boss room? Or maybe if, Baronade was found within the Forest Temple instead? Or maybe if Volvagia was found in the Deku Tree? I wonder if that's even a feature that they could put into the randomizer, if they were to update it in the future. I think I actually had a dream in which, you fought Demise Skyward Sword in this room. That seems kind of odd for the final boss fight to occur inside of a whale's stomach, or a stomach of anything. Alright, so with that, we have beaten Baronade. Alright, and we get a piece of heart. Normally that's a full heart container, but not this time. Alright, so I wonder what spiritual stone or medallion we are going to be getting from this dungeon in this seed. The Kikiri Emerald? Well, okay. Not bad, I suppose. Well, I think that this may be a good place for us to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.